Peace, family. It's your brother Ben X. And I wanted to go live real quick to share something with you all that I believe can help you out and give you a wonderful perspective. The title of this live is that I am ignorant. Now, before I go into what I have to say to you all, can somebody Google or tell me what the word ignorant means? Can somebody Google or tell me what the word ignorant means? What does the word ignorant actually mean? Somebody says unknowing, not knowing. Good, okay. Well, Brother Ben, what do you mean that you are ignorant? Well, I would like to say I'm not the only one who's ignorant, but everybody in my life is ignorant as well. Every last one of you all in my life, and every last one on anybody else's live and myself is ignorant. What you saying? Because see, when I grew up, I thought the word ignorant was a negative word. Yeah, you use that word when somebody tripping and when somebody, just dumb and acting crazy. You call them ignorant. Well, this is what I mean when I say I'm ignorant. And here is the beauty of knowing that you are ignorant. The word ignorant means that you don't know. You're lacking knowledge. You're lacking knowledge, wisdom, understanding of a thing. And all of us, no matter how smart we are, no matter how intelligent we are all ignorant in a field. We are all ignorant about something in life. And when you know you are ignorant and you embrace that you're ignorant in something, it actually is a key that can unlock a door. See, a lot of us cannot learn. A lot of us cannot grow in life because we don't realize that we are ignorant. A lot of us cannot grow in life. A lot of us cannot benefit from what we are reading. A lot of us cannot benefit from what you assume in your mind that you already know. It's something about the brain. It blocks you and it stops you from being able to receive the food that's in your mind. For example, some of us, when you hear it all, and you may have heard it before, and the beauty about knowing that I'm ignorant is that I now can go find someone to help me. Now that I'm ignorant, change my condition because I know I'm ignorant and I know I could do better. Some of us are ignorant to the wrong thing. What do I mean? Some of us are ignorant to the fact that we are ignorant. Just follow what I'm saying. Some of us are ignorant to the fact that we're ignorant. So, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad puts it this way: our people don't know that they don't know. And because you don't know you could do better, you don't strive to do better. Because you don't know you could do better, you don't strive to find a mentor. Because you don't know your condition doesn't have to be this way, and it has become your norm, maybe because the way you grew up, you don't seek any assistance, you don't seek any help. So everybody that looks like they're giving help, your mind is closed to them because you assume. But if we don't think there's much more to it that could be learned, that can be pulled from the wisdom of God, this will stunt our growth, man. So you have to recognize that you are ignorant and that we all are ignorant. And let me tell you, your life really could be changed, man, overnight when you realize you are ignorant and just seek out the guidance and help that's needed that can literally change your life. That can change your life. Yeah, my Wi-Fi is super bad, man. It's not Wi-Fi, it's my signal. I'm not on Wi-Fi driving. Life is like a test, you know. If I know there's a test coming up and you know that we always being tested in life, then what do I have to do? If I'm aware of that, I'm ignorant about things, I need to study. I need to study beforehand because I know when the test comes, I can no longer look at my sheet. Think about this, man. I want y'all to think with me. I can no longer look at my notes. I can no longer use my phone. I can no longer open up the book when it's test time on Friday. Which means in order for me to truly be prepared for the test and pass the test, I have to study ahead of time. I have to study before the test even comes. But if I'm arrogant and I think, oh shit, I know what this test is gonna be about. Oh man, that's common sense. And you get to the test and get a big F, a big old F, a capital F, because you thought that you knew when you didn't know. And let me say this, that same person who got an A last week, and because he assumes that because he got an A last week and he got it right last week, and he becomes arrogant and starts to look down on the little brother who had an F. He starts to look down on the little sister who got a C, and he stops studying. He stops improving. And once he think he got it all figured out, oh, within a blink of an eye, he could be getting a D. And that one who realized that I am off could study, do the prerequisite thing that needs to happen, and he can get an A the following week. So we have to constantly be studying. Yeah. We have to constantly be in a stage of humility. Yeah, we got to constantly be in a stage of humility, because you get the big head and it can cause you to fall. It can cause you to fall. So as I travel, man, as I travel and I experience different things, whenever I get back, I always remind myself, humility. Humility. Because as we've been traveling, man, it's really been opening my eyes up to the blessings that God has been blessing us with. When I see the reaction of people on how we moving and what we doing and how we not using debt and we ain't using Facebook ads, and to see, you know, just really because sometimes when you're doing something and you don't have anything really to compare it to, you don't really know how well you're doing. You know, I'm not big on comparing and doing all this stuff anyway. That's why I be trying to tell the students, you know, don't focus on comparing, because you will think that you behind because you comparing yourself to somebody who been doing something for a long time. But what I always think about when I get back to myself is that, man, he's blessing us to be in a mighty position. Don't allow that to make you big-headed. Don't allow that to make you look down on anybody. You can be aware, be very aware, but remind yourself of what got you to this position. What got you to this position was humility. What got you to this position was the love for the people. What got you to this position was your will and desire to serve and to help those who are dumb, deaf, and blind. And you know, Brother Ben, that if they are dumb, deaf, and blind, then the first time you say something, they're not going to hear you. You know that if they deaf. You know that if they're blind, the first time you show them, then brother, you know they're not going to see it. You know that, brother, if they are dead mentally and spiritually, that when you first time you say it, they not going to feel you. So when you go up high, this is not the time for you to look down on them, really. See, he's lifting you up, but the more he lifts you up, instead of you have to come down. You have to humble yourself, as the minister teaches us. He said, he who humbles himself will be exalted, but he who exalts himself will be humble. You know? And so in order for us to truly pick our people up and raise our people up, we have to get down under them. It's like you doing power clean. In order to lift all that weight up, and our people is a heavy weight. In order to truly lift that weight up, you got to get up under the weight. It's hard for you to try to pull up a lot of weight from, you ain't using your legs. You ain't trying to get your legs into it and get on up under and pull up. No, you can't lift them up from on top of them looking down on them. We have to get up under there. We can't lose focus. We can't lose sight on where we came from. We can't lose focus. We can't lose sight on how I was ignorant yesterday. Yesterday I was ignorant. Yesterday I was ignorant. And Brother Malcolm said, hey man, don't be so quick to condemn others, because there was a time when you didn't know what you know. So if there was a time when I was eating pork and I said, man, this tastes good, who am I to get a little knowledge and say you niggas is crazy for eating pork? I understand why you eating it, man. That's what you grew up on. I used to have chillings with hot sauce, with black-eyed peas. Absolutely. So who am I to make you feel less than a human being because you still partaking? Now, I can educate you, but how am I educating you? Am I educating you with love? Am I educating you with the mindset that was me just a couple years ago? So I just want to share this with y'all because, I think this is very important, man. I think it's very important for us to always, as we grow, as you make 100,000, as you make 300,000, as you make 500,000, as you make $1 million, as you make $2 million, as you make $3 million, the way you got there is by impact. So in order to continue to rise, you have to focus on impact. And when you start to move and you're shaking the world up, you can become distracted. We can get easily distracted. Oh, God got us. Yes, sir. The guy got his hand on us. Yeah, he got his hand on us as long as we submissive. He got his hands on you and he causing you to grow as long as you doing his work. Don't let his work turn into your work where you forget his work. Because once that happens, now you are liable to fall. We are putting ourselves in a position to fall. And guess what? Because we were so high, he's allowed us to go so high. When we fall the hardest. Yeah. Oh, man, our fall is the hardest, man. So let's all remain humble and mindful and thoughtful. And remember what the mission is. That's why I reposted that video of the ministers talking about the #1 aim. He said, oh, yeah, you can do other things. You can do this, you can do that, you can do that. Don't forget the mission. Don't forget the mission. Don't forget the mission. So yeah, that's how I talk to myself whenever I get back to myself. After we do great things, man. When you hit your first 100,000, bro, remember, man. Shoot, come on back down and remember the little brother who doing 100. Don't lose focus and don't lose sight of where he's at, so that when you talking to him, he still can relate to you, although you growing. Yeah. He said selling bean pies shaped like badges. Absolutely. You right. You damn right. I'd rather get paid from a badge than be working for a white man. You right. Shit. You can say clown all you want to, but hey, my soul don't say clown. You hear me? All the people that's being impacted won't say clown. You can say clown all you want to. You can say the nigga, look, the nigga trying to get, yeah. Yes, sir. Yes. Because if I said I got a job at McDonald's and I'm working hard, they'll say, yes, sir, you're a hard working brother. Yeah, hard working brother flipping some Yeah. Yeah, please come on with it. Yep, sure am. Badge, Cash App, PayPal, absolutely. Should definitely get rewarded. Those who are really doing something, man, people always want them to be broke and poor and out of doors, and those who selling weed and selling crack and selling filth. When they got their new cars, you say, ooh, that nigga out there shining on them niggas, man. Yes, sir, nigga got him a new home, and we don't even care how they getting it. But let somebody be saying something that can change your life. Oh, you try? Yep, sure am. Absolutely. I sure do got the badge on. Sure do. Yep, I'll do that. OnlyFans, Patreon, yes sir. Because the more we make, the more we give. Yes sir. The more we make, the more we give. So that ain't no mockery to me. Ain't no mockery to me. All right, let's go and get up in this bad boy, man. But listen, that's all I want to share with y'all, man.